Hello, I'm Leticia Gonzalez, and this is my Tech Enriched Reading and Writing Lesson Plan. All right, class. So we just finished our objective discussion. We're going to be looking at main idea. Now, before we start writing our rough drafts, right, of a main idea paragraph, I want us to be able to look, I want to do an activity. This activity is a scrambled paragraph, okay? So it's not in order. And it's our job to put it in order, okay? I think this will help us know how to organize all of our thoughts in our head, right? We just did our idea rake, right? That we did that in our previous class, and I think that it would be really helpful, right? We have all these ideas to look. I think it would be really helpful, right, to be able to look at a paragraph and have some type of example and guidance and knowing how to organize this paragraph, okay? So if you guys, I see all of you have your laptops. Please close them for right now. We're not going to need them. And once you close them, if you could please look up at my board. I am not in my classroom, so I am using my laptop today, okay? So I'm going to, this is the scrambled paragraph we're going to be working with today, okay? Now, this is what you're seeing up on my projection, yeah? So this is what I would project. So each block contains a statement, yeah, a sentence. Now, what do you think is our first move? What do you think, y'all? Now, I know this is the first time we do it, okay? And I'm also interested. Some of you might have done this already, you know? So, or some of you might have an idea, and I'd love to hear it. What do you think is our first step? Okay, I see some blank faces. I see some people, okay, thank you. I see some people taking out their main idea notes. What a good idea. Yeah, if you feel like you're not unsure, right, take out your notes. It's not bad to look at some information. That's called using your resources. Thank you very much, y'all. Okay, so we're looking at our notes. So what do we know? Let's take stock. Let's take a look at what we know. Okay, we know. What do we know? What kind of paragraph is this? Yep, a main idea paragraph. Okay, so do you think this main idea paragraph will have a main idea? Yes. Okay, cool. So the main idea paragraph has a main idea. Okay. What else will this paragraph have? Anything else? Yep. Thank you. It'll have supporting details. Okay. So, what should we do? What do you think our first step should be? What do we do when we first look at an article? Actually, let me take that back. It's a little different. So, let's. The first thing that I would recommend is reading all of the sentences. We want to know what we're talking about. Yeah. So let's go ahead and read through all the sentences. Okay. Tigers are carnivores. Animals that are carnivores eat other animals. Animals that are herbivores eat only plants. There are 3 kinds of animals: carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Eagles are carnivores. Humans and chimpanzees are examples of omnivores. Goats and horses are herbivores. Animals that eat both plants and animals are omnivores. All right, y'all. So we just finished reading all of these statements. Okay, what is this main idea paragraph talking about already? What did you understand? Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's talking about what animals eat, right? Thank you very much. Yep. Anybody want to add to that? So it's telling us what animals eat. Did they give us more information? Yes, thank you. Yeah, right. They're telling us that some animals eat meat, some eat plants, and then there's some that eat both. Okay, cool. So right now we have a general understanding that this main idea paragraph is about what different animals, the things that different animals eat. Great. So our first step was reading all of the statements. Perfect. Now, what do you think is our second step? What do we want to know? Okay. So you're right. We were just talking about main idea And yeah, it is identifying um, what the main idea is, which is different animals eat different things, right? Cool. Now, let me just take a look at something real quick. I want to make sure that I'm on track because sometimes I get a little excited and lose my train of thought. Cool. Yeah, so we read the sentence. Our second step, we determined the main idea. Perfect. Now, what our overall goal is to put this in order, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look for the topic sentence. Remember, the topic sentence is the sentence that starts the paragraph, right? It lets our reader know what they can expect in that particular paragraph. So, taking a look at these sentences, which one do you think it is? And let's pretend they're numbered, okay? This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So go ahead, take a look at them. I'm going to give you about a minute, okay? And then using your fingers, tell me which statement would be our topic sentence. Show me with your fingers. And as you got it, just show me up. If you don't want people to see, you can put it right in front of you. You know, if you're being a little secretive with your answer, that's okay. All right, I'm taking a look around. Oh, I think all of you got this one. If you said that, if you're like this, if it's looking like this, if it's looking like this, 4, you got it right. That is our topic sentence. There are 3 kinds of animals: carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Perfect. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to take my mouse, okay, and I'm going to move this block over, and put it in order. I'm going to put it over here. I'm starting to put it in order. So number 1, this is my topic sentence. Okay? All right. We got our topic sentence. Now we're going to get into our details, right? So which of these do you think are our supporting details? What do you think? How many supporting details do we have, first of all? What do you think? Show me with your fingers how many supporting details. All right, hands up. Let me see. Okay. Now, there are 3. So if you got 3, good job. Now, who can tell me, how do we know that there are 3 supporting details for this main idea? How do we know that? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah, totally right. Remember, our topic sentence tells us what the reader can expect in the paragraph. And what do they tell us? They're going to talk about 3 types of animals, right? Herbivores, omnivores, and carnivores. So we have those 3 supporting details. Okay. Now, which one do you think we could talk about first? You know, you think like we could put them in the order that they were introduced in this topic sentence, right? So knowing that, which sentence would go next? What do you think? Again, show me with your fingers, and it's still the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you think? Now, y'all, I know right now I'm doing it on my computer, and you're watching me, and you're listening, and sharing my thought process with you. We're sharing our reasoning with each other. Now, you're gonna really want to pay attention, because once we finish with this one, you are gonna get to do your own scrambled paragraph on your computer, and you're gonna get to put them in order. Okay, so just a little reminder. I know the lights are off, and we're excited about that. I know, and let's make sure that we're focusing. Okay, so what's our next sentence? What could it be? So we're talking about carnivores. Let me see your hands. What do you think it is? Yes, it is going to be number 2. So we're gonna go ahead, and I move that over. Okay, so I have my topic sentence, and then I have my first supporting detail. Now, if you notice, I said there were 3 details, right? And there's still a lot more. There's more than 3 sentences here, right? So what does that mean? Like some of our other statements are. So we talked about carnivores, right? If you notice, these other we have examples. Like tiger are carnivores. So I'm going to put that in that order. I'm going to put that next, because we just started talking about carnivores. Okay, we're going to take a pause here. Any questions so far before we continue moving? Thank you, y'all.